Hi guys, so I am back with another video. My name is Curly Realtor, but my real name is Desiree, and my name on YouTube is Curly Realtor because I'm a realtor in PA, and I do videos based on my hair, just curly. Right now it's straight. I've been wearing a silk press. It's been 2 weeks, so I think tomorrow is officially 2 weeks that I've had this silk press. Still looking good, doesn't look terrible. My goal is always to try to get it to last a month, which is really hard when I'm watching YouTube videos and I'm watching people do their curly hair, and it makes me just want to wash my hair. It makes me want to deep condition and, you know, get them curls popping, use some gel, leave-in conditioner. Makes me really miss it, but I'm gonna try to make my hair stay for at least a month. But today I'm going to show you guys how I do my trims or my dustings. So I've been natural, or I've been on my natural hair journey since July 2018. I've big chopped, which I chopped off all my damage in April 2019. My hair was really short. It was like about up to here. And ever since then, which I'm going to do a video too on groove tips, but ever since then, to keep my hair health, I've been dusting my ends. So I straighten my hair every at least 4 to 6 months. And every time I do straighten my hair, well, I got it done at salon this time, I will trim my ends. And when my hair is curly or, you know, in a blowed out state, whatever, if I see that my ends are, you know, they have a split end, they have a single strand knot, I'm not afraid to cut it off. I've been doing that for the last almost 4 years. So I'm going to try to insert a picture too, because split ends are not just when your ends have, you know, like obviously a little split in them. If they're bent, that's also considered a split end. If they, I gotta bring up the picture, but there's like multiple ways to see a split end. And if you know, when you have a split end, over time it will split up the hair shaft. Now, I'm not a licensed professional, but I've been learning about my hair and about split ends and single strand knots for a long time, and I've learned how to keep them away, you know. And then, yes, I do trim my hair myself, but I do have a hairstylist, and every time I go to her, she doesn't really need to trim anything because I already did the trimming. So, you know, I dust my ends very often. You know, if I do see that split end or single strand knot, it's literally smaller than an eyelash. So it's not like I'm cutting anything to ruin my length and retention, but I am helping the health of my hair so that in the future there's no breakage and there's nothing splitting up and my hair remains healthy. So I'm just going to show you guys. So I'm wearing a white shirt and I'm actually looking right now. So I guess I'm going to try to show you guys. Hopefully you could see. So how I start with the dusting is I will look at little pieces of my hair. Okay? And I'll like pull at it a little bit. Now, so you see my ends. You see right there at the top, right here, I'm touching. That's a single strand knot. Okay? And that's something that I'm gonna cut because I don't want that to get any worse. And if you just look at it, It's very small. It's literally the length of an eyelash. So cutting this is not going to change anything with the length of my hair. And this is all you're doing, you know? And you could feel single strand knots. And for us curly girls, we tend to get single strand knots more than anything else. Now, split ends, people think just come from when you straighten your hair and heat, but that's not true. It's mainly from how you style your hair. So if you're a girl that wears, you know, just like with single strand knots, you're a girl that wears your hair curly all the time, you're gonna have single strand knots. Now, I try to stretch my hair as much as possible. You know, I'm not talking about stretch with a silk press. I'm talking about just stretch, you know, where I'm doing a braid out, or even when I'm doing a wash and go, just, you know, stretch with a blow dryer or stretch with the banding method. I still get single strand knots. You know, they're inevitable, just like split ends are too. Like, you know, I'm not a licensed professional, but I've been trimming my friend's hair for a long time, and that, you know, are girls from 2B to 4C. Like, you know, I've came across a lot of people in life that, you know, see my hair growth and, you know, hear what I'm saying, and they trust me with their hair, so I'll do it. You know, I don't care to. And you can't, you know, you can never get your hair perfect. It's just really impossible. You go to a licensed professional, get trimmed, and you come home and still see mess up, because it happened to me. You know, my hairstylist, she's a professional. She went to school for it and everything. Trimmed my hair, and I came home and seen a single strand. Not I've seen a split end and I'm still dusting. You know, it's just, it happens. But, you know, it does take a while for your hair to split up, and you can, you know, when I had heat damage, I deep conditioned. I made another video that you don't have to cut it, because you can like stop it from happening, but not completely, but you can like slow it down. So I'm just looking at my ends. And now, I would do this when you first get a silk press. That's just the one thing that I'm not doing right now. But, and you want to do it when you first get the silk press, because you don't want to look at your ends and say, oh, like they look frizzy and they look different, so that must mean I need to cut it. It's not the case. But what I'm looking at right now, that I could just see, now you just see them like flimsy ends. You could just see them. They're very flimsy, and they just don't look healthy. If you look really close at them, you could see a couple split ends. So what I'm gonna do is, now the smaller sections of hair you get, the more on point your cut will be. So now I'm gonna try to speed this process up, because trust me, this takes me like hours. But like, I want to make sure that I get it. I'm gonna cut this off. Now, one thing I have learned over time is that I'm not really scared to cut off little pieces, just because my hair is gonna grow out anyway. Your hair, it grows. If you take care of it, it grows. You know, don't ever let people try to make you think that your hair does not grow. You see that? It just doesn't look as perfect. So like, I could feel, I'm gonna cut this. I can just feel my hair. Now look how much better them ends look. Okay? But I definitely, in my curly, like when my hair is curly, I could sort of feel if there was like damage at the end. When your hair is straight, you could obviously like see it more. Just look at that. You see how perfect that is? And then you get down here, it's just a little off. And if you really look closely, you can see. what is wrong with it, you know? So I'm just gonna go line my hair. I do see split ends up here, so I'm just gonna cut this. Now, my hair's the same length. It's not like I'm cutting anything crazy. But it's very important to so let's get out this hair. And that was a very quick trim. Very quick trim. Not all the hair. My hair is the same length as we started. And I can still see. Which, don't make yourself crazy. But again, my hair is not even, but the ends just look better. Still same length. But you have your hair in a stretch state. Take advantage to just cut little things off, you know, just to make sure that you're saving your hair from breakage and from the split end splitting up the hair shaft. But thank you for watching this video. I know it wasn't too detailed. If you needed a more detailed one, I'll try to figure out a way to do it. Maybe I'll do it on somebody else to really show you guys, get close up, and yeah, look forward and stay tuned to a hair growth tips video, and eventually, very soon, a straight to curly hair video.